Don't tell them you can see. Here are 8 rules to survive. Rule 1. Don't talk, don't scream, don't react, just see. It was 2 years of absolute darkness. The great blinding arrived like an invisible wave, and before we knew it, all of humanity had plunged into the void. Chaos, hunger, collapses. But over time, we got used to it. We learned to survive blindly. The world became noise, touch, and smell. Then yesterday morning, I woke up seeing. No warning, no miracle. I just opened my eyes and the light was there, as if it had never left. Rule 2. If your vision returns, do not tell anyone. I stood up, still silent, and it was then that I realized the walls, the floor, the ceiling, the cabinets, the doors, the curtains, the mirrors, painted, scribbled, carved, bloodied with the single phrase repeated maniacally. Do not tell them you can see. The paint was dark, uneven, but I knew it. It was blood, fresh in some parts, old, blackened in others. Rule 3. If someone asks you what you're looking at, pretend you're feeling your way around in the air. I heard footsteps. My sister entered the room with her arms outstretched, touching the walls, muttering to herself like everyone was doing now. John, is it good too? I shook my head. She couldn't know. The words danced behind her like an urgent warning. Rule 4. They walk among us, and they are not blind. I started to notice some blind people were too confident. They crossed streets without hesitation. They avoided obstacles without canes, and they stood past a wall covered in words. They smiled. Rule 5. If one of them looks you in the eye, run away. Last night I was in line for the food distribution. I pretended to feel the ground with the stick while looking around. That's when a man stopped on the other side of the street. High, lean, the skin felt tight, as if it weren't his, and then he looked at me, directly. His eyes were as black as bullet holes, and he smiled. I felt something run down my legs. I had urinated myself, but I didn't scream. I obeyed Rule 1. Rule 6. They don't want us to see what the world has become. Today, 17 bodies were hung from downtown trees, all open in the middle, sewn together with wire, as if somebody was trying to assemble new beings. The viscera were hanging like Christmas decorations. Nobody commented, nobody saw it, except me. And one of them, he was behind the tree, the same smile. Rule 7. If you start seeing symbols under people's skin, it's too late. My mother touched my face today. Her skin seemed to pulse beneath my eyes, and then I saw circles, spirals, teeth, eyes, inside the flesh. She was no longer my mother. Maybe it never was. Rule 8. There are many of them, and now they know you can see. In the kitchen, the words had changed. Amidst the hundreds of "don't tell them," a new phrase appeared. Now they know. They came tonight. My nails ripped out, my eyes pierced again. My knees snapped like dry twigs, and before everything went dark, one of them leaned over me and whispered, "You saw it. This is unforgivable." Final rule. If you're reading this and still see, pretend you're not.
If you enjoyed the story, consider subscribing. But don't blame me if you can't sleep tonight. Until next time, keep the lights on and the doors locked. Goodbye.